What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. CDK Boxing. Let's talk boxing, man. Can we talk about it? Man, your guy Keith Thurman is returning to the ring. Keith One Time Thurman has been out of the ring since 2022. Now, listen, man, that's a long time. A long time. You understand what I'm saying? And I think Keith Thurman's only coming back because he's trying to get in on the money. Everybody knows the Turkey out of Sheik is taking over boxing. And Keith Thurman, man, hey, the money being passed out right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think Keith Thurman wants to try to get some of that money, Riyadh season or whatever, and I ain't got no problem with it. The thing, you know what I'm saying, that I hate that Earl Spence can't join in on the fun. But we might see Sean Porter come out of retirement. We never know. Now Keith Thurman's taking on a guy, man. I think his name is Jarvis something. I don't know who this guy is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't heard of him. His name is Brock Jarvis. I think he has a record of. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure I get it right, man. Y'all know me. He has 22 wins, one loss with 20 KOs. Now, Keith Thurman is fighting this guy at 154. Seems like this guy has power with 20 knockouts, but it could be against all cab drivers. Y'all know how that go. A lot of times we see these guys with cab drivers, you know what I'm saying, and we know how that really goes. You know what I'm saying? This guy might be nothing but somebody Keith Thurman goes out there and beat. But Keith Thurman definitely needs to look good. Keith Thurman needs to be able to take care of business. But the thing with Keith Thurman is, man, it seems like every time that he get ready to fight, Keith Thurman gets injured. I don't know what it is. I've never seen nothing like it, man. This guy got to have the most brittle bones of anybody, or hands, or whatever, elbow. Last time it was an elbow injury. I've never seen an elbow injury keep a man out of a fight for that long period of time like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's next. But I don't think Keith Thurman makes it to the ring. I hope he does. I'm hoping he's able to get out there to feed his family. But y'all know how it goes. Like I said, Keith Thurman has a lot going on, and 3 years out the ring is a long time. Keith Thurman might not be the same fighter at 36 that he was. He's definitely not the same fighter. We seen him against Mario Barrios in his last fight, and Keith Thurman wasn't the same fighter then, but he wasn't bad either. You know what I'm saying? He definitely wasn't bad. He definitely wasn't bad. So I'm ready to see what Keith Thurman does. I'm hoping that Keith Thurman gets a victory, and I'm hoping that things work out to the point where, hey, Keith Thurman's all right with me. I hate that him and Earl Spence never got the opportunity to get in the ring with each other. That really upset me, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted those two. Yeah, it upset me. I wanted those two to face each other, man. I wanted Earl Spence to get the opportunity to stop Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman can't take a shot to the body. We know that. And Earl Spence at one time was the body snatcher. So that's just how I see that playing out. We see Teofimo Lopez right now. Teofimo Lopez is doing what he does best, a whole lot of talking. Now, the one thing about Teofimo Lopez, he's facing Richardson Hitchens next, I believe, and it's going to be for a unification shot. Both of them putting their belts on the line. Tio may look bad against certain fighters, but when he gets in there with guys like Hitchison of their stature, the Josh Taylors or the Lomachenko of the world, we can't lie. Teofimo Lopez steps up, man. And you know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez, he's always been the type of fighter that when he faces stiff competition, pause, he gets out there and does what he has to do. Now, Richardson Hitchens, you know what I'm saying? They call him Africa. I've watched him fight a few times. He's kind of a poor man's version of Devin Haney, if you ask me. I'm not real big on him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like him. He made his name for himself, starting out sparring in the gym when people started talking about him, and then he became a world champion. Does he have the skills to beat Teofimo Lopez? You never know. I think it could cause Teofimo Lopez problems. Teofimo Lopez, like I said, also at 140, I've told you this before, Teofimo Lopez is not the same fighter. And what I like, man, I've been seeing a lot of experts say the same thing I've been saying about this Jerome Boots Ennis call out move. Teofimo Lopez knows, you know what I'm saying, that calling out Boots Ennis is nothing but a way to get paid, and also to take a loss and don't have to worry about the loss really counting in the mind of the fans. The fans are gonna give him a pass when he gets beat up by Boots. You know what I'm saying? The fans are gonna say he went to 147. He took on the best fighter at 147, you know what I'm saying? And we expected him to lose. So Teofimo Lopez knows what he's doing, but I'm definitely ready to see the fight with him and Hitchens. I want to see how it plays out. I'm ready for Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney too. Man, that fight's been on my mind, but I don't know what Ryan Garcia got going on. Is Ryan Garcia gonna ever take a drug test? Man, it's starting to make me question how long has Ryan Garcia been getting away, man, with juicing. I think people need to be questioning that. We know one time, man, Eddie Reynoso and his whole team. We know that whole team right there. Canelo Alvarez, and there have been others. We know that they was juicing. You know what I'm saying? What's the guy named Valdez? Oscar Valdez. Man, those guys, man, got a reputation for being on the juice. You know what I'm saying? And now it seems like I gotta really say that I think Eddie Reynoso has been the one, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly. I don't even care. I think Eddie Reynoso has been the one providing these guys with that juice, man. How's your whole team, man, popping dirty for steroids and stuff like that? So I feel like the Oscar, I mean, not Oscar, but I feel like that Ryan Garcia for a long time has been juicing. He's been getting away with it. He got caught up in the Devin Haney fight, and now he doesn't want a drug test. I definitely want to see, man, when you look at Conor Ben isn't the same fighter he once was. You know what I'm saying? In that little small period of time, he's still young. But when you seen Conor Ben in his last fight, he did not look as good as he did while he was juicing. And we know Conor Ben's a juice head. Now he got this fight coming up, man. Conor Ben got a fight coming up with Chris Eubank. We know the rivalry between the fathers. I think the Chris Eubank is the better fighter. You know what I'm saying? I definitely hope that Chris Eubank beats him. Chris Eubank, I think, is gonna be Conor Ben's gonna be coming up in weight to face Chris Eubank. I don't think Chris Eubank is gonna try to come down in weight. I hope he doesn't drain himself. I hate when fighters do that, and I hate when a fighter tries to come down to a weight that he's never been at as far as them in the ring, and all of a sudden, man, he's not the same fighter. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. I don't like the way that Conor Ben carries himself. Man, he just every time you see him, he's talking crazy. He's mad. He's disrespectful. He just ain't my type of person, man. I don't like people like that. So I want to see Conor Ben, man, get beat up. You know, we know Monster anyway got a fight coming up. And really, what can you do at Monster anyway as you continue to clear out these smaller weight classes in the division? Uh, I gotta see him maybe in Bam Rodriguez. Maybe that fight happens. Maybe Bam moves up and wait a little bit, and maybe we can make that fight. And that fight right there, man, would be a doozy. That's a 50-50 fight. One that I couldn't call, man. You know, a lot of people, everybody love Monster, but Bam ain't no joke, man. Bam's a pound for pound fighter, and that guy's special. So we don't never know how that will play out, but I definitely want to see it. I definitely want to see, you know what I'm saying, how Bam moves. And let me address something because I was going through my comments. Sometimes I miss comments, and somebody was talking about the Javante Tank Davis getting, what was it, $200 million. That contract or whatever he said was not true. Your boy lied. Javante Tank Davis did not get $200 million from Amazon, and like I said before, that's part of the problem. And I think Tank should be paid. Tank, man, is one of the you know what I'm saying, faces of boxing. He's a guy that sells out arenas. Tank should get paid. You know what I'm saying? He needs to get paid. But if he wants to get paid, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna have to go over there with Turkey. He's gonna have to go over there where the money is with the rest of the guys. And ain't nothing wrong with going where the money is and getting paid. I know, man, Turkey really wants to work with Tank. And you know, if Tank just put his pride to the side, one thing about Turkey, he's big on giving second chances. It seems, you know, him and Canelo Alvarez had a few words. But what did Turkey do, man? Turkey sat back, you know what I'm saying, and waited. And when Canelo came around, now him and Canelo are talking. What's good, my brother, Mark and Dan? I'm sitting there talking about, man, you know, this fake contract or fake Amazon Prime deal that, you know, from what I heard, the Javante Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying, you might know a little more about it, but I heard that there was never a contract. The $200 million wasn't there. And Javante Tank Davis is really upset about that, you know, as far as him not being paid what he wants. So I definitely want to see Javante Tank Davis go over Turkey, man, and get the money he deserves. One thing about it, no matter what Tank does outside the ring, how you feel about him, the guy, man, he sells out arenas, man. He does pretty good on pay-per-view buys, you know what I'm saying? So in these times and days, you know, it's hard to sell. 300,000 pay-per-view is a lot of pay-per-view buys these days. You know, people stealing the way they do and being able to steal these fights or whatever you want to call it, stream pirate or whatever you want to call that stuff they're doing now. It's hard to do 300,000-400,000 pay-per-view buys. So that's the equivalent of doing 1 million if you think about it. So I definitely want to see Tank get paid the way he should get paid. Tank is saying that he's going to reach out. Now, I heard Shakur Stevenson said he's going to bypass the managers. He's going to bypass everybody. He's going to call Tank on the phone personally after his fight and, you know what I'm saying, see what they can do to make the fight happen. Tank came out and said basically he ain't got to do all that because he's gonna make the fight happen. He said, ain't no ifs and buts about it. He wants Shakur Stevenson next, and I truly believe that that fight's gonna happen. I think Tank is tired of hearing people talk. I think Shakur wants to fight, and I think Tank just wants to prove himself now. I think Tank, you know what I'm saying, he's been listening. He knows what the people have been saying, like as far as the, hey, you're not fighting or giving us the fights we want. And I think Tank has been waiting, and I think he knows he's in his prime. I think he knows that he's at that peak where, hey, man, it's my time, and it's now or never. I can get out there. And I apologize, y'all. I don't know how I spell Keith Thurman name wrong. Hitting the button fast. I'm old. I can't see, but I can spell Keith, y'all. So I'm just letting y'all know that. I looked up there now and seen that it's not right. I'm gonna have to edit that. But yeah, definitely, man. And like I said, Keith Thurman is making his return. I don't know what Keith Thurman has left in the tank at 36 years old and a guy that stays injured. Keith Thurman has been injured, and I mean, you think about it, man. He got to have some of the worst luck in the world. Now, Earl Spence took on some of that luck, but Keith Thurman was out of the ring, I think, 18, 19, 20 months for an elbow injury. Then you mess around, he hurt his hand. It seems like Keith Thurman just can't stay healthy. But like I said, right now, a lot of fighters are trying to come back because they want to be a part of what Turkey is doing. I know why Keith Thurman's coming back, and I ain't got to even talk to him. He's coming back because he's trying to get over there to that Riyadh season and get some of that money. And if he has a good performance against this guy, like I said, I think his name was Brock Jarvis or something like that. He's 22-1 with 20 KOs. If Keith Thurman goes out and has a good performance against this guy, you know what I'm saying, it could possibly move him up and, let Turkey see what he got. And Turkey, Turkey don't mind, putting you on one of those cards, you know what I'm saying, especially if you got a name. And Keith Thurman, I'm sure, still has a name. Like I said, in his last fight with Mario Barr, he said Turkey is about to make the zone the home of boxing. It's all but confirmed. Top Rank is headed to the zone. And if they can lock Tank down to a multi-fight deal, this will be the end of the sides of the street. Market Dan, I agree with you 100%. Uh, Tank is the last missing piece of the puzzle. Al Heyman, from what I'm hearing, is ready to go over there. I've heard that Al Heyman has been talking with Turkey Al-Sheikh. PBC is ready to make their move because they're saying Amazon Prime is already saying they're going to get out of the boxing business. What's left? Showtime gone, HBO gone, ESPN let go of Top Rank, and they gone over. The zone is going to take over boxing, man. And I ain't got no problem with it because, like you said, there will be no more excuses. Everybody going to be on one side of the road. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to cross the street. All you got to do, man, is put your hands up. And it's time for that. It's been a long time coming, man. Boxing is going back to the old days. And this is what's going to make this sport great again and be what it once was. And I remember, man, being a kid, man, and being able to watch them fights, man, on, I think it was CBS or those channels, ABC. One of those channels, when I was young, the fights used to come on TV, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the zone might become the new HBO, maybe not in terms of the commentary and production, but the platform could be home base of boxing. Well, I'm gonna say this, Mark. I already feel like it's became the home base of boxing just off what I've been seeing, man. I was looking at that fight card, and I wish I could pull it up, man. But I don't know where my phone is. But that fight card coming up, man. Yeah, Wide World of Sports, definitely. Hey, you paid attention to that fight card that's coming up, man. I think it got Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker on there. Man, that card is loaded. The whole card, that boxing card that Turkey has put out, man, the fights coming up. That card can be, everybody on that card can be fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? Be the headliner. Turkey Al-Sheikh, man, is putting out cards, man, that we never thought we would see before. And I'm telling you, man, he putting out some all-time great fight cards. And I'm ready to see it, man. I can't wait. And like I said, if he can get Tank, Tank is the missing piece of the puzzle. But if PBC goes, Tank don't have no choice to go. I just want Tank to be able to put his ego to the side and say, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and work with Turkey, man. And I think Turkey, like I said, he's the type of person that if you're willing to work with him, he's willing to put the pass behind him. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be okay. Yeah, that card packed, man. I can't remember, like I said, who all on that card, but that card is crazy. I was looking, man, when they was on the stage and they were showing everybody coming up there. I was like, man, it costs a lot of money to make a card like that. You got to have money to, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that Turkey got, and that's the advantage. And I believe had Floyd Mayweather done what he was supposed to do when he first came, retired from boxing. Floyd Mayweather, this could be Floyd Mayweather right now. I think Floyd had the opportunity to do what Turkey's doing, but Floyd was still more interested. I kind of feel like was still being in the spotlight, not stepping back. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh yeah, he said they got Carlos Adam and I can't never pronounce his name, and that's not even close to the best matchup. They got what's name on there too? Ain't Zhang on there, and the other guy ain't Big Zhang on there, and somebody else. Man, they got a lot of matchups because I seen them on stage, and I got dude beating Zhang. What you think about that fight, Mark? Then I got dude actually beating Zhang. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a good fight, but I think man, that dude's undefeated. I think he's gonna knock Zhang out. I can't wait to see that fight. I got Daniel Dubois or Dubois. I told y'all all the time how you want to say it. I got him stopping Joseph Parker, man. I think he's on a roll. I think, dude, his confidence level is up here. He's just hit his prime, and he's a different fighter from the fighter we seen against Joe George. He's even a different fighter from the fighter we seen lose to Usyk in the fight that I thought he won or should have won. You know what I'm saying? Because of the situation. But I definitely think he's gonna take care of business. And I think I got a feeling on the next card, this is what's gonna happen. Turkey gonna either give us Deontay Wilder and Joshua, or it's possible that Tyson Fury and Joshua will go ahead and get it out the way. But Tyson Fury is not all the way retired from boxing. I think he's using that as like, hey, a bargaining chip. I'm retired. Hey, you're gonna have to give me a little more money to come out of retirement. Man, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, when you're at the end of your career and you trying to get the last of that money, man, you gotta do what you gotta do to get it. So I definitely want to see that. And like people say, I still think, yeah, Zane fighting the body snatcher. Yep, yep. You got him too. He said, I can't never pronounce these people's name. That's why I ain't saying he be breaking shit. It's Destroyer versus Destroyer. So I'm going with the younger Destroyer. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going with dude now. As far as height and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Zhang is taller. I think he has more reach. But that dude, man, hey, he showed me something. He know, you know what I'm saying? A heck of a fighter. And I forgot who it was he fought. But he beat the guy. That guy was undefeated. And I think it was on the first card that I seen that Turkey had when I first seen dude. And I think I had took the other dude and messed my ticket off on that one. But from there on, I've been betting on him. But like I said, man, what Turkey is doing, he's just taking everybody and putting them on one side of the road now. And I think Tank is going to jump on board because PBC is going to jump on board. And whether PBC are really, well, hey, man, what's good? Salute to my big brother and founder of STN. Man, you the founder, bro. I'm just riding with you. We both founders. My brother BVO, you know what I'm saying, is in the building, man. And, we about to do, hold on one second. Fury is only coming back for AJ. Why fight a young? Yeah. I agree with you, Marky Dan. You might make the same money at women, but the young. Oh yeah, I wasn't saying for Fury to come back and fight Daniel. That don't make no sense. I was saying for Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Either Wilder's gonna fight Joshua next, or we're gonna get, you know what I'm saying, basically the Fury and Joshua fight next. But Turkey is trying to make that heavyweight fight because Turkey think like we do. Even though those guys have suffered some losses and things have happened, it was fights that we wanted to see as fans. So why not still make that fight, man? Why not let it happen? And I would love to see if Wilder could catch, you know what I'm saying, Anthony Joshua with a straight right hand, because we know Joshua's head is straight on a swivel. He don't move his head that much. He's what I like to call, he's almost robot style. And Joshua can be hit. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe Wilder catches him with a good shot and gets him out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, that would be crazy if Wilder could come back and beat him. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know what STN stands for, folks, man, it's what we running now, me, BVO, and all of us, man, Sports Talk Network. Because we talk boxing, but we also talk about other subjects and sports and stuff. And we talk about a lot of stuff, man. We love sports. So we just don't want to be really under one umbrella. We want to be able to talk about whatever. We might want to come over here and talk about football or basketball, but that's why we're putting the STN on there, Sports Talk Network. We doing our thing, man. Salute to us, and hey, we're gonna grow. All of our channels are growing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they had me in purgatory for a minute. YouTube did, but they didn't let me back out. So now I got to run with it. And I've learned a lot, and I'm really, really, I know how to move now in these YouTube streets to keep from getting flagged and all that. I've learned which channels, allow you to use their videos and all that. You say you want to see who get up and heavyweight makes this year win of the F jobber. Okay, yeah. I don't think that'd be a job of fight. I got Bacoli winning. You know what I'm saying? Richard Torres. Yeah, I've seen him fight a few times. He was the Olympian, right? Didn't he? Wasn't he in the Olympics? Richard Torres. I haven't seen a lot of him since he became a pro. I think I kind of remember him more from the Olympics. If that's the same guy, but I would like to see what he does. You know, maybe Richard Torres, and if Jared Big Baby Anderson can get himself on track, maybe that would be a nice fight down the line. You know, between those two. I would love to see how that plays out with Richard Torres and Jerry Big Baby Anderson. I keep telling people I'm not a big fan of Jerry Big Baby Anderson. I don't know. I just feel like it's something missing. Maybe it's his hard dedication or whatever. But also maybe that loss woke him up because for a minute, the way he talked, he was running around here acting like, he run with Shakur Stevens and them, and he was acting like he was on that level, that elite level. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, yeah, they said they fought for the gold medal. Gold medal. Who won that? Who won that? Who won that? Cause I can't remember. Who won the gold medal fight? Oh, you said Jared Torres would beat Jared Lifeless. I can agree with that, man. Like I said, something missing from Jared, man. I don't know what it is. Jared is real athletic. He moves well for a heavyweight. I don't know what it is. I think the power is not there. I don't think he has great power. I think it's average at best. I think that might be one of the problems, man. He just has average power. You know what I'm saying? So that might be a real problem. You know what I'm saying? His power going in the heavyweight division, people don't want to hear it, but you got to have power in the heavyweight division, man. These days, these guys, man, they go out there. You got them 6'7", 6'6", man, 240, 250, 260. Man, you got to have some kind of power. You got to have something special at the heavyweight division. Even Andy Ruiz has decent power and he has real fast hand. You got to be able to do something at the heavyweight division. Okay, you see, Torres had him stumbling. Okay, how you pronounce the last name? Is it Jalava or something like that? That's why I ain't trying Jalolava. Don't give me, man. I can't pronounce it. You say he has won 3 gold medals and Torres was his toughest test. Okay, yeah. And somebody else's move. I want to see what's his name at the he's a cruiserweight right now. I want to see him go up to the heavyweight. I don't think he has no real competition at the cruiserweight in the cruiserweight division. There's no real competition there. I would like to see him move up and take on some more tough challenges. But I don't know. Maybe he, you know what I'm saying, don't have the size to go up to go up to heavyweight and do that. But I'm real interested in seeing that. And I was telling my guy, I was telling BVO, man, and I was right. A lot of the fans and extras were saying that they feel like T.O.'s using the Jerron Boots in his fight as a way to get paid, and also for him not to have to worry about people being hard on him about losing the fight because people are gonna say that he went to 147 and he lost to the bigger guy. Ja Love. Okay, I'm still Ja La Love, something like that. Ja La Love. Don't get me. Hey, I got to hear it. I know how to do that. I'm old. When I get off of here, I'll go on. I'll go on her. You know what I'm saying? The wide word way up or whatever and listen to it. I'll get it down next time you hear me. I'll be able to say his name because I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta hear it pronounced. You say I got, yeah, I'm gonna learn it. You say if you say he's gonna be champ one day, I definitely need to know how to. I mean, I definitely need to know how to say it. What? How tall is he? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, how tall is it? Because I haven't really just heard a lot about him yet. I don't think I would like, and that's what I'm saying. So many fighters now. There's a lot of young fighters. There's another guy, man. I want to ask you about Market Dan because you be keeping up with. I think his name is Jeremiah Milton. Yeah, Jeremiah Milton. He's a heavyweight prospect. I seen some. I've been watching a few. I've seen a few of his fights and stuff. I don't know if you heard about him or not, and see what you think about him. But he looks pretty good, and he might be one of those fighters, man, that's under the radar right now. He might be a pretty good, you know what I'm saying, a pretty good fighter. Jeremiah Milton, that is his name. I definitely want to see what he does in the heavyweight division. I think Big Baby, man, is going to be one of those guys. That's going to be. I hate to say it, he might end up being a gatekeeper if he don't watch out. Because right now, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what his next move is. He wants a rematch. He definitely don't need a rematch, folks. If he gets a rematch, he's gonna get knocked out again. I don't want to see that, man. And like I said, I'm really ready to see one time try to make it back in the ring one time. Keep one time Thurman. If he makes it to the ring, man, in itself, that'll be a blessing. I'm looking for him, man, to break a nail or something, and then to tell him he needs surgery. That what type of luck he might, somebody step on his toe and he be done for another 3 years. I don't know what's going on with Keith Thurman. Like I said, I know what he's trying to do. Turkey out she get passing out this money, you know what I'm saying? And he got it in his mind that he's gonna get paid, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no problem with everybody trying to get paid. Keith Thurman is trying to get paid, folks. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get paid. He know what Turkey doing. He's trying to get to the bag, and I think he's gonna get to the bag. I think he'll win this fight if he makes it to the ring against this guy. I don't know too much about this guy. Like I said, he's 22-1 with 20 KOs. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying with that fight. Now Earl Spence, I think Earl Spence is done, man. It's over with. Whether or not it was the Earl Spence said he wants to fight. The WBO saying that he can't get a fight because one, his last fight was a loss. He's not ranked in the top whatever in the WBO. So I'm just trying to figure out why did it take them so long to come up with these different excuses. You say he's 6'8" and is unbelievable coordinated for his height and reach and light on his feet, but he had brick in both gloves. Think of Tyson Fury, but with wilder power. Cuz style is outrageous. Well, if he got all that, man, if he got all that, what you saying he got, okay, you know what I'm saying? If he got all that, man, that's gonna be crazy. Look, folks, it's like 1 degree and we're in Tennessee today. So they had the kids out of school. They just getting ready to go to school. They kept them out of school and letting them go now. You know what I'm saying? Man, I went to school when the snow was this high off the ground. So I don't understand this. But I gotta start getting my son ready for school. I'm finna get out of here, man. This is CDK Boxing. Like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Y'all know what it is. I'm out.